Papa, ching, 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 ching. Andrew, what's that? What you got
What's
there?
going on? I'm back. Let's go. Yeah, so we're not one to do sponsor placements within the show, not at all. But the mailman come and I got some nice merch from those good guys at the City Traders Imperium. So thanks, guys. Really happy. Like the hat. So yes, I'm kitted out, bro. I'm back. Madrid was good.
You look good.
Trade.
You look good, man.
I'm refreshed.
Let's get
now,
some trading going on.
So I'll be back to being moody, tired, and grumpy. Nice cup, bro. Good cheers.
Cheers.
So yeah. So what's going on? So I haven't traded much this week. I got back onto it Wednesday. Didn't have the best trading experience in Madrid. Just didn't really get settled in that much. But back to it Wednesday, Thursday. We had some good days. We were in the green. I'm hoping for the same today. So I'm hoping to get a quick cash grab today. I know you like capital preservation Friday, but I'm here to ching ching, give me the money.
Can you explain the cash grab? Like what exactly does what's the cash grab about?
So for me, the cash grab Friday is I have a target on my Traderfy account where I like to make $1,000 a week on that account, across the Apex accounts. So for example, if I'm showing 12.50, 13, 14, 1,000's my bank, right? That's going in my pocket. So that means I got like 250, 400 to play with on Cash Grab Friday. So I'm willing to to trade that. I'm willing to put that as my stop. Yeah. And if I lose that 400, it's not even 400, it's about 250. If I lose that 250, I've still got my $1,000, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
But if I hit the winning trade, I give myself a nice little bonus for the week. So that's my Cash Grab Friday. I know yourself, capital preservation could be 4 really good days, and you don't want to give the money back to the market, right? I get that.
Yeah.
But
for
myself, maybe a little bit more risk adverse. Well, no, risk adverse actually. So yeah, I don't mind doing that on a Friday. But if I'm just under the 1,000 or if I'm just over it, I normally won't trade, right? I like to have a certain percentage or a figure in my head, and I like to carry that then into the next week.
Okay. No, that makes sense. You're going into it with a plan and you have a weekly target. I think that's a good suggestion for a lot of people, because a few people were like, well, how do you find a way to be consistent? How can you be profitable? I think that's a good one.
Yeah, so another thing for me.
Yeah.
So what I've learned this year was I was trying to be profitable over the week, right? And if I'd have 3 or 4 bad trades in a week, I'd start panicking, start over trading, start increasing the lot size, and all of a sudden you can just see the account like going down pretty quick. So with myself, I'm judging it now most basically over 4 or 5 weeks. Now, if I'm profitable, after, let me think, my return is 6 or 7 or a 10. So if those roles reverse, I got an issue and I need to look at the strategy, I need to look at time frames, entries, exits, that sort of thing. Perhaps I need to be a bit more conservative on my trades, start using a trailing stop, that sort of thing. While I think the algo or the market resets itself, right? Because I think it was about 4 weeks ago, the opening range, couldn't hit the cow's ass with a shovel, right? Every time it broke, nothing. It just come back right in the range and straight into the stop. So it wasn't the best. But I've noticed last week and this week now things seem to be back to normal. So we did have the OPEX and we had the triple witching, right? So we know that does play with the opening range breakout strategy.
Yeah, we go through seasons. So there's weeks, definitely days, back to back days where the opening range, the strategy is not working well. And then you tend to get back-to-back days when it does work well. So it's like you have to know to know when to not be so, I guess, be more risk averse when it's not working.
You need to capitalize on those days. So something I've been guilty of is moving my break even. When we get those breakout percentage days, in like the 70s, 80s, 90s, is that you need to be looking to take those 1.5, 2 to 1s, those trades, right? Guilty of myself is trading 1-to-1, or what I'm doing is just moving my stop too soon. Price retraces, hits the profitable stop, then boom, off it goes on a run. And you get the WhatsApp messages, and I'm like kicking myself, right? And I'm like,
but that happens. That happens. We do have a few people in the live chat that can probably relate. So if you have any war stories or any times when you've had trades go against you, please post it in the live chat. We have SP Tucker 71. He's in the office and ready to go, saying, "Hey Mandela," and also Life's Nuggets is back. Back with a vengeance. So welcome back, Life's Nuggets, saying good morning. So good morning.
One second. I'm just putting my glasses string on, so I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries. I do want to just say a special shout out to CTI, City Traders Imperium. They are your prop firm to risk-free funding. They've also been funding traders since 2018. Really, really great group of people. So shout outs to Scott and Justina and the whole gang over there, the whole team at City Traders Imperium.
Yeah, do you reckon is it Gerald? Do you reckon he wears one of these hats? I can see him now going through London.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah.
We do a photo shoot, I think. A photo
I think
shoot
so,
would
yeah.
be nice.
Just
like
my,
a proper
just my
photo
feet
shoot.
and hands, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Gold
seems to be peaking there. Gold's popping up a little bit. I know we were talking about that before.
We've got some stuff to talk about, so yeah, we'll sort of rejig the order of the show. So let's talk about gold. Okay, so we got up to some all-time highs, and I know he was calling for that the last couple of weeks, so bravo. But
I don't want to celebrate because that's when things go wrong, Andrew. I noticed that. As soon as you start celebrating, everything turns upside down.
But we can see that dip down. So what? Like I said, I've been on a plane in the airports the last few days. So what happened, Mandela? What's going on?
Yeah, so Andrew's been on holiday for the last 16 weeks, something like that.
It's a short
16
one
days. Lucky you.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit of back and forth in gold. If we let's zoom out a little bit. So we've seen, I think we were talking about all-time highs back at the last show. We hit an all-time high here, sort of end of September. That was pulled back, and every dip's been getting bought. So that dip got bought, and then yesterday, after hitting an all-time high, looks like we've moved a little bit higher after that. This was yesterday morning, gold dip. So we're seeing a lot of dip buying.
Higher lows, right, or lower highs?
Highs. Higher lows.
Higher lows we're seeing, and it's trending, right? You can quite see it all as back far as we can see on your chart, right? There we
Something
are.
like that.
Yeah, from there.
So that's a low, that's higher, that's higher, that's higher, that's higher, and that's higher.
So if it pulls back to that green line and opens above it, potentially is a nice long position there, right?
Possible, yeah, absolutely possible. I think the story behind gold is nobody wants to get in here at the all-time highs. So if you're not in already, you're bearish. And I think people are thinking, okay, let's buy the next dip.
Yeah.
But the dips are very, very sharp and very quick. You have to be a bit of a ninja to catch the gold dips here, Andrew.
What about on the daily chart, Mandela? What's that looking like?
All right, let's go daily. I'll go to a naked chart. I prefer naked charts. Here we go. Oh, look at that. This was a long time ago. All right. So daily chart. This is why nobody wants to touch it. If you're not in it already, you kind of feel like you've missed the train.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are going to try and short this.
Yeah, I think so, but potentially some more buying opportunities bouncing off that 9 EMA. You got it on 9, right?
Yeah, that's 9. That's a 9 EMA.
But then, even when the price is broken below that 9 EMA, it's tried, right? But the buyers have come back in and just got gobbled it up at that discount, right?
Yeah, they have.
So,
they have.
Yeah, I don't trade gold, but what do you do, right? I wouldn't be looking to buy it. If I was to sell it, it would be probably the tightest stop you could get, right? It's interesting.
Yeah, it is definitely one to watch. I think a lot of people have have been watching from the sidelines, and I've heard like a few people recently have said, well, what's the best way to get some gold exposure? Is it the physical gold, ETFs or miners? And I kind of like the Forex, trading the Forex. But if you have physical gold, I mean, it's many ways to play this. And you're probably, if you've bought gold in the last 6 years, you're up. I think it's definitely a good play. This is from year to date. Let's see if we go here. There's a little shortcut that we can use. Here we go. So year to date, it's 47% higher. That's better than most investments, and we still have 3 months left in 2025.
Yeah, there's lots of uncertainty going on. So I was going to segue us into the administration or the government shutdown in the US. So I've come back. I've seen that on X and on the news. Do you have an explanation? You know, what's going on? Obviously, disagreements with Trump and the Democrats, no doubt. But what's happening? And I was expecting to see a bigger dip in the market.
Yeah. I think a lot of people were expecting the dip to come, and the exact opposite happened. I know Jason Shapiro talks a lot about being a contrarian, and the hard part is being contrarian and right. But I think if you would have asked anybody what will happen when the government shuts down, I think 9 people out of 10, maybe 9.5 people out of 10 would have said the market dips, market goes down. But we ended up getting a really nice day. Yesterday wasn't as nice. I think it was more choppy yesterday, but it was a great day on the first day of the shutdown. I think you traded that. I'm pretty sure you traded that.
Yeah, we'll go through some of the results later. Since Wednesday's only 2 trades, but 2 trades, 2 TPs. So yeah, pretty happy. But that was a great move, right? It was from. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna do this one.
So on the futures, it was like 6704 up to 670.84. So that would have been an amazing move to stay in that trade. But I do like to get out, make the money, take my money and run. Right? You know, it's
that's the way to do it. I'm gonna see. Let me see. I'm gonna just do a quick box here to show the day of the shutdown. It would have been, what was that? The first.
Gonna share the chart.
Yeah, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Sorry, I'm still getting used to being back as well. I was back in Bermuda last week for a financial conference, and that went really well. So still getting back used to everything that's going on. Okay, so it was from there to there. Okay, so if we do rectangle, there we go. That was the day of the shutdown. So
yes, you had the initial dip, and we seen that push down. I think when socials got active and things like that. But yeah, the reaction to it was just a great push up.
Yeah, and it was a trend day, which we have the algorithm that works very tirelessly on the trend days. So we're trying to calculate the percentage chances of trend days, and I would say that was definitely a trend day on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was good odds as well. I think you calculated it's going to be 70% of trend day, and there we are. Hey presto. Okay, so should we have a look at Bitcoin? I'm just like one of the chat today. Now I'm going to be asking you all these questions. I'm like,
you're just coming back from holiday. You're coming back on a Friday as well. It's cheeky. All right, I have the let's do commitment of traders and Bitcoin at the same time. Just a reminder, if anybody is in the live chat, make sure that you smash the like, and also let us know what you're looking at today. Let us know what you're trading today. I think it'd be good to hear from the chat. So crypto's been actually looking really good. You haven't looked at crypto, have you?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. Okay.
I'll have a quick check on my phone now. Actually, some of the prices.
Yeah, here we go. So this is This is good old-fashioned Bitcoin, and we're using Jason Shapiro's tool called Commitment of Traders. So if you are interested in getting these charts, please reach out to Jason Shapiro and his team. Website is there down the bottom of the screen. And it's a little bit more than sentiment. It's giving you the positioning of the institutions, which is red. And then it's also giving you the positioning of the large speculators, which are blue. So if we go back to October last year, the large speculators were shorting Bitcoin, hand over fist, trying to short. They couldn't short it enough. And lo and behold, what happened with Bitcoin? As the large speculators were trying to short, the price went up. And also, it's good to know, for October, Bitcoin and crypto tends to do well. It's had its best months in October. So just also an additional sort of tidbit. So the red is who we want to follow. They were long and they would have been right. And then you notice the commercials started, or the institutions started to get short, and it moved sideways. Finally, the large speculators thought, okay, this is the top. We're going to short the top, and we're gonna do the big short, and we're gonna ride this puppy down. And again, Bitcoin went up in their face. Interesting, now we're kind of seeing a little bit of a flip. So I think we'll have to look at the report today. The updated Commitment of Traders report comes out at 4:30 today. So sorry, 30 minutes before the close, I should say. So I think, Andrew, anybody's guess here, but we're looking at the all-time highs, which are 125K. But if you look at the positioning, it's very unclear whether or not, if you go here,
there's no clear direction.
It's not clear. I think Jason Shapiro would call this neutral. It's kind of neutral here. So I wonder if the smart money's getting long again. We'll have to see. We can keep an eye on this one.
Yeah, we'll revisit that next week. Just want to quickly jump into the Signature FX chart. So we got SP Tucker. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
You got Life's Nuggets. Morning, Life's Nuggets. And
good morning.
we have Isel. Hello there. Welcome to the show. So
I always pronounce it Isilder. Is that the last name? Is that right? Isel?
Isilder?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'd say I've always said Isilder, but
Isilder.
I could be mistaken.
And over on the CTI channel, we got Kian, our regular. Good to see me back. Well, we try. Here we are. Let's go. So gold, Bitcoin. Should we talk about this government shutdown? Exactly what's happening?
Yeah. We can talk a little bit about it. I do think that it's a little bit of political football, and they're trying to score points with their voting public. I do think there are some negative aspects of this. I think it does give Trump some added power to now go ahead and use his presidential abilities to make some cuts that he couldn't do if the government was working fully functional. But I do think in terms of the markets, and that's kind of my focus, the markets seem to shrug this off as almost like a non-event. I do have a graphic. Actually, let's look at this first. So from a markets perspective, I don't think I've ever seen this before, Andrew. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But right here, it says U.S. government data may be impacted by the shutdown. Tentative events are subject to delay, revision, or cancellation. So we had the non-farm payrolls, which were supposed to be this morning, tentative. Unemployment rate, tentative.
Never.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And so one of the people who were watching yesterday on the CTI channel, they said the non-farm payrolls number was so bad that's why they shut down the government, because they didn't want to tell us what this data was. And I mean, he's entitled, or she's entitled to her opinion.
Could be right, but
could be
probably not. But yeah, why not, right? If they can tell us why, course, they'll send us some links or something. We'll surely look into that. Yeah, it'll be quite interesting to see at 3 o'clock where the PMI data comes out to see if that gets pushed back as well, right?
Yeah, that one usually does move markets. So I do think it is possible that we get some of the data. I think it's the ones that are more tightly associated with government organizations that ends up being It's going to be Murphy's Law, right? That in a place of trade and not they'll release the data all at once. Just watch my account implode. That'll happen. I think that'll happen.
So we just got Ian. We got Ian over in the CTI chat. Was waiting for NFP. Yeah, that's two, buddy. That's two. So we'll see what happens in the day, to see if I get pushed back or.
Yeah, I have. So I do have a list here of the data that is due to be reported. So in terms of what is suspended, that's not it. Let's do that. Okay. So in terms of what's suspended, it's the jobs data, non-farms. So BLS is basically shut down. CPI will be shut down or not happening. Employment trends also. So ADP is available. Mortgages, Red Book, Fed Reserve reports. So we do have, I believe we also have Treasury reports. So some things are still getting published, some things are suspended while the government shut down. And we rely on data. I think this is one of the drivers of the market. So if all else remains equal, it'll be interesting to see how the market reacts today and going into next week.
You got Life's Nuggets. BlackRock's the biggest holder of Bitcoin. Well, Life's Nuggets, you obviously haven't been in our WhatsApp groups because we got some hodlers in there. Okay.
Yeah, I thought the guy Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi doesn't have more. Satoshi and someone else. Yeah. Anyway, I would have to check that. I'll take his word for it. I used Trust but Verify.
There's a guy in the UK, right? I think he had 46 Bitcoin on an old PC, which he threw in the tip.
I heard about that. Did he ever find it? Did he find it?
Oh, he remortgaged his house. I think he got like about $100,000 on a remortgage on his home. And he actually tried to buy the rubbish tip, the deep fill, where his PC went. So I'll have to chase that story up. Maybe we can have a little bit of a giggle about it next week. But yeah, so he went to the tip. They let him in the tip, but he was like diving in all the rubbish, digging with his hands and a shovel. And in the end, he refinanced his home to actually buy the landfill site. That's the latest of where he's at.
Well, good luck to him. Good luck to him.
I think it might be more than 46. It might be in the 80s, right? I'm pretty sure it was like close to $500 million. So we just got the chat. So we've got,
I was going to say, just click that. Just do the QR code right there when you get a chance. If you are able to check
right
the
there?
QR code. Other side. I think it's
right there.
This one. Yeah, nice try.
Wakanda forever, right? Let's go. Yes.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
I got to watch that movie again.
It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. So, okay, so I just going to quickly jump into the chat. So Satoshi's got 145 million Bitcoins. Going to over here in CTI.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Just saying, we got the chat saying, hope he finds it. Yeah, me too. Bless him. But it's a bit like a guy who sold Bitcoin for pizza as well, and he paid for like a Domino's pizza with 2 Bitcoin.
He should have kept it. That's one of those things where it's like,
bought some good shares. Okay, so let me just jump over to what I'm looking at today. I got a hard stop in 8 minutes. Obviously, I do these shows on my lunch break, so yes, I need to get back to the grind. Okay, Windows. Let me find the chart.
What you showing us? What are you showing us? I'm gonna quickly just. This was the last few shutdowns. Yeah, these were the last. As you set up, you're getting off the all the holiday excitement, coming off the holiday mood. These were the last shutdowns that we've seen, and that's that.
So I just hijacked the screen, right? Have that. I'm back. Right, let's go.
Who let him in? Who let this guy in?
Yeah.
Really and truly.
They did ask me in the airport, do you know Mandela? I was like, no. He's like, but he knows you,
that's a
buddy.
trick question.
He knows you. Okay, so we're trading the opening range. Wasn't great on the 5 minutes, 50-minute opening range, 5-minute chart. Wasn't the best when I was in Spain. So I'm just doing a little bit of research, bit of R&D. Yeah, so yesterday we took been trading on a 10-minute opening range, right, on the ES. Yeah, as you can see here. We took a nice short position yesterday into the take profit. And we've done the same then on that breakout day, that 70% chance of a breakout day. So for the month, we're 2 from 2. Yeah, we're looking to get to around that 65% win to loss ratio. So yes, we'll see what today does. For myself, just look at the charts. So we can see M5 to M30 is looking down. I don't have bookmap open, but we do have your 9 moving average and your VWAP levels here, and we can see, you know, sometimes when we get the price above both these levels, we do get a little bit of a push up, and we can see here now we got the price breaking below those 2 levels. So just be mindful, we could be seeing a down day, especially with no news, right? If the news isn't coming out, it might not have, you know, that momentum for those buyers and sellers to alter the price. So if the trend's your friend, potentially we could be looking at a down day today. But yeah, but as always, I let the price come to me. I don't second guess. I set my levels, set my orders. Price comes to me, let's go, come what may, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking at today, but good start to the month, so I'm pretty happy. And he says, how much are you holding in Bitcoin? Nada. I got a Bitcoin hat, if that counts. But yeah.
A Bitcoin hat.
I got a Bitcoin hat. It's about as much as far as it goes, right?
I like your hat today, though. Your hat today is really, really like rocking it. You're rocking it.
So guys, if you like the hat, go over to the City Traders Imperium website. And they've actually got a merch store. And you can buy the hat. You can buy one of these sippy cups that keeps your beverage hot, or in the summer cold. Bargain. There's double the job. Fantastic. Right, Mandela, I'm gonna go. I do want to get some trades away later, but I got a phone call at 2 o'clock which I need to take. So thanks, chat. Nice to see you. Nice to be back. I will update you all next week on how I get on today, how I get on next week. I'll be better prepared, and adios.
Adios, amigos. It's good to have Andrew back in the saddle. Yeah, he was gone. I want to say he was gone for at least 2 weeks, and he's well within his right. Always keep an eye on his vacation days, but he hasn't met his quota yet. But yeah, it's good to have him back. I know what it's like when you're taking a few days off. We actually had the opportunity to go back to Bermuda, and Bermuda's just making it through 2 back-to-back hurricanes. And a few people still without power. I think half of the entire country had no power 24 hours ago. So it was really nice to be home, to be back in Bermuda and to see friends and family. And we had the privilege of speaking at Lumina Fest. So big shout outs to Lumina Fest and everybody who came out. Very, very positive feedback about this industry. And I think having financial freedom, being able to understand how this industry works, I think is a life skill. So thanks to everybody who did come out. So that's it. I think we're finished for today. We've got a couple things that we wanted to do later on today. We may trade, may not trade. We'll see. It's been a good week so far. And as I like to call it, it's Capital Preservation Friday. So we try and protect what we've made this week. Just a reminder also, nothing that we say or have said is financial advice. I think you already know this, but you are responsible for your investing decisions. All right. Thanks again to everybody in the live chat who's decided to kick it with us. It's Friday, the 3rd of October. We are doing this to try and help and give back as much as possible. It's brought to you by City Traders Imperium, funding traders since 2018. My name's Mandela. We just had Andrew, who's had to jump off for another meeting. But we enjoy doing these shows each and every Thursday and Friday. If you like the show and you want us to continue doing it, please smash the like button. Please send it and share it with friends. We would like to continue these shows, but you have to play your part. I think it's a two-way street. We are doing these shows to try and give back and help as much as we can. So also feel free to post in the live chat. Got a good group here. So just realized who this is. This is Steve. So hey, Steve, top of the morning to you. Hopefully your electricity's back on and everybody's safe and sound today. Also Life's Nuggets, who was, I think, on a leave of absence for a few weeks. Nice to have you back, Life's Nuggets. And then Steve again, Isildur, also in the live chat. Got some data from Life's Nuggets again. And it was corrected that it's actually BlackRock is the second largest holder of Bitcoin. No worries there. Power was off for a few hours. That's good to know, Steve. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right. And then on the CTI, because this is also simulcast on the CTI YouTube channel. So we have Kian Nils, Ian is also over there. Enoch is present and ready to go. And then Paulo Adoli. All right, Paulo saying well done. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Next show, it would be great if you can join again next time. And we really appreciate the support that each of you is providing for us. And with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful day, everybody. We enjoy doing these shows, and if you want us to do more of these, let us know. Send us some feedback, message us. We're happy to communicate with you anytime. Have a great day, and happy trading.